That is what it's called, Dry January. Welcome, everyone, to Central Valley Today. I'm Alex Delgado. Stephanie Bainham is on assignment today. Thank you so much for tuning in at this 3 o'clock hour. We're going to begin with some really exciting news out of the South Valley. Visalia is playing host to the TV network C-SPAN as they film segments for their History Channel. So, why Visalia and how was it chosen to be part of this special program? There's no better person to ask than the person sitting right next to me, the city's mayor, Bob Link, who took time out of his very busy schedule to be here today, so I appreciate that, Mayor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good,
I heard
good.
about this news, and look, I love Visalia.
Thank you.
You guys have something special going on
We
down
do.
there.
You're right, we do.
And now the whole country is going to see what you're all about.
Exactly.
Tell me about it.
Well, they're in town. Started yesterday morning.
Okay.
Spent some time with them on an interview. They're also going to do a walking tour of the city of Visalia.
Okay.
And then they're going to deal with Terry Ullman, who is kind of the city's historian.
Okay.
To see how Visalia was one of the first cities in the valley to start, and so there's a lot of history that goes back a long ways, but they're very, C-SPAN is here, they're really interested, they're trying to get into the parks to see the big trees, so there's a lot of things going on in Visalia right now with C-SPAN.
Let's start from the beginning though. Why was Visalia chosen, and how did they even know Visalia was on the map?
Well, I think Visalia, and I can't tell you why Visalia was chosen, but COMCAST is a part of the C-SPAN program, and so COMCAST evidently contacted them to come to Visalia. They contacted our Convention and Visitors Bureau. They're the ones that put the program together in terms of when they would come, how they would come. They were in Santa Monica last month, so their segment is once the first week of every month, they do another town. So, and their stations, their headquarters is in Washington, D.C. So to come to Visalia is quite an experience for them.
It really is.
But they were really enthused when if you spent much time in Visalia in the downtown area where they have been, they were really excited about being there. In fact, I was telling them they've eaten at about 6 restaurants already when I saw them yesterday. And I said, you need to spend a couple of weeks here so you can enjoy all of them. So,
this is so exciting. I bet the people are just thrilled to have camera crews all over the place.
They are.
How long will they be here?
They say they're going back Thursday. Now, and they came in Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
So they've been here for quite some period of time. There's 3 of them that are doing the interviews. They'll go to our library. They'll go to the county museum at Mooney's Grove. They'll do a number of other places in the community to see what it's about. Okay,
so this is all for the program on C-SPAN, correct? So it's C-SPAN 2 and C-SPAN 3.
Correct.
And it's a history channel. It's the American History TV program. Is that what it is? Okay, and so they're highlighting a different city every month, you said?
They do a city the first week of every month. And so we will be on C-SPAN the 2nd and 3rd of February.
The second, what channel for those people that are? I think well, correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I have: COMCAST channel 109, C-SPAN 2, and then C-SPAN 3, and then COMCAST channel 110.
C-SPAN 2 and C-SPAN 3 are right. I've been told Comcast is channel 13.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. You would have to look at probably your TV guide to see which one is the right one.
Okay, that's a great idea, because we want to see what will be highlighted about Visalia. What have they told you that they're most interested in filming?
They really haven't been specific. One of the things that came out is that we are a strong agricultural area, an agricultural community. So my guess that they're going to try and see a dairy, because we're the #1 producing dairy county in the country. So they're looking at seeing a dairy. They're probably going to see if they can see maybe some agricultural products or maybe some packing houses, that type of thing. But I know they're really interested in history. That's why they're doing so much walk around the community to find out some of the history of the community.
Wow. And who is guiding them? Who's their tour guide? Would that be you?
No, that's the Convention and Visitors Bureau. They're the ones that have put all the different segments together of They were told what they wanted to look at, so the Convention and Visitors Bureau people have put those segments together with certain people.
Got it. So are they going to be interviewing you think, Mayor?
They've already interviewed me.
Oh, they did? Was that nerve-wracking? How was that?
No, it really wasn't. It was like
ask?
you and I having a conversation together.
Okay.
We did it in the City Hall administration. In fact, we did it in the city manager's office, and it was just like you and I sitting here talking, and she and I sat here and talked, and she'd ask me questions, and she'd say, enumerate on that, or what do you think about this? So it was a very casual, warm relationship.
And so, obviously, you're the mayor of Visalia. You think it's special along with everyone here in the Central Valley. But what do you hope other people that don't know what Visalia is all about and have never been to Visalia, what do you hope they will get out of this program?
Well, I think that they'll see that this is a very positive community. It's a very clean community. It's a very friendly, warm community. A number of people stay in Visalia on their way to the parks, so this would give people maybe who are going to the parks for a few days an opportunity to understand what Visalia is all about, not just seeing their downtown, but seeing what the rest of the community is about.
Well, we know Visalia is such a robust community, but I didn't know it had that much history where there would be an actual program about the history of Visalia. What can you tell us a little bit in a nutshell about the history of Visalia?
Well, Visalia is, again, is one of the first towns originated when California was started. It was a railroad community. It goes back a long, long ways, has lots of history, old forts, Indian comments. Some of the times when we have to do diggings around, we have an Indian member there so that there isn't any artifacts that they dig up. They're there to get them. So it has a huge history, but it's has stayed modern also along the way.
Yeah. And has that been difficult then to lead a city that has so much history and try and keep that intact, but to also help it move forward?
Well, we've been very careful on how we grow, and so we've gotten where we say, okay, we're only going to do residential in certain parts of the community, we're only going to do retail in certain parts of the community, we're only going to do industry in certain parts of the community. So we've been able to keep, even though we're 137,000 people, we still feel like a very small community. You can get almost anywhere in our community in 10 to 15 minutes, wherever you live.
And that's such a plus, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Especially when you're older and have kids.
Yes.
You don't want to drive in traffic.
No, and when you're transporting kids from school to home, you don't want to spend most of your day in traffic.
That's so true. Well, it has been such a pleasure talking to you. And I hope I did a better job than the COMCAST girl.
No, you were just perfect.
Okay.
You were just perfect.
Well, it was very nice to meet you. We're so excited about this program that's coming up here February 2nd and 3rd. It's a special feature on the city of Visalia. We love the South Valley, and it is on C-SPAN and COMCAST. Those might be the two same things, right? Yeah. Okay. I need to get my cable TV stations right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
You're
Good
welcome,
talking
Alex.
to you.
Good to talk to you. Thank
Still
you.
to come, everyone. It's that time of the year. The shipments are set to come in.